Well, hello. This is very different. We are on the Royal Clipper, and this is the first full day at sea on board the ship. We flew to Rome, yes, 2 days ago now, and had a very pleasant day in Rome, looking round the city before we came to board the ship at the harbour that was local to Rome, which its name I can't remember or pronounce. But anyway, we came on board at about, I think it was 4:30 yesterday afternoon. A very pleasant greeting and drink. And we had an excellent meal last night. And now we're on our way down to Sorrento. We set sail at 7:30 last night, and it's now just coming up for 6 o'clock in the morning, and I thought I'd get up and see what the dawn looked like, and not disappointed. It's great. So I'm going to record a few things over the coming 2 weeks and hopefully put this together in some sort of a little video about our experience aboard the Royal Clipper, which is the largest sailing ship in the world, 5-masted sailing ship.
From the moment we stepped on board the Royal Clipper, we were absolutely delighted with everything we found. It was an exceptional vessel and made a superb base for a cruising holiday. But of course, it wasn't just about being a cruise ship. This is a genuine sailing ship and offers the unique experience of sailing under a full square rig. Although this was the first time I'd ever stepped on board, let alone sailed on board the Royal Clipper, it wasn't the first time I'd seen her. Back in 2013, I sailed my own yacht, a 36-foot sailing yacht, out from the UK to Greece. And on the 10th of July in 2013, we sailed down through the Straits of Messina, and there we saw the Royal Clipper coming northbound up through the straits, and it made a fabulous sight, all lit up.
This is the Royal Clipper.
Okay, well that was 10 years ago, but now I'd like to take you for a little walk around the ship and tell you something about what we can see. We're going to start off up here at the bow, and we're allowed on here most of the time, but not when we're either anchoring or departing harbour or coming into harbour. Lots of ropes, winches, and of course the point for the sails. That pedestal there you can see is one of the main winches. And then we're going to walk aft. Under the blue awning, some of the crew relax, and then we go up these steps to the bridge area. And immediately behind the bridge cabin, you'll see the helm position used when we are coming in and out of harbours. Then down on the right there, the doorway down into the bridge area where all the navigation is done. Lots of instruments and computer systems. Here we see on the right the captain, and standing next to him, the shorter gentleman, is a pilot who's come on board to guide us into this location. Then walking aft from the bridge, we can see one of the three, I call them paddling pools rather than swimming pools because they're really not big enough to swim in. But there are 3 of these on the main deck, or really the top deck. Plenty of awnings, as you can see, hanging over the sunbeds to keep the worst of the heat off. Here's another of those winch pedestals, and here on our right is the top deck bar, and then the second of the pools. And we're just going to walk down companionway here to go inside into the lounge area. There are several of these double swinging wooden doorways into the lounge. See one on the opposite side there, and the stairs taking you down below to cabins. And now walking through into the piano lounge. It's a very comfortable area where we often relax with coffee. And down the staircase there leads down to the dining area. First thing in the morning we often come in here and have a pre-breakfast coffee. Then, when we exit the doors at the aft end of the lounge, it brings us out to the bar area, which is very well stocked. And it was here on the first morning that Mino, who was in charge of all the entertainments, gave us a briefing and then would introduce us to the captain.
Of the staff on board with our captain. And then we have some information with your brigadier.
And this is Sergey, our captain.
Okay, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. Good morning. Wow. It looks like you already tired. I guess we have to repeat once again. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to everyone. Good morning. Much better. Much better, because I like it this spirit. Yeah.
We had full board throughout the cruise, and I have to say the dining area was exceptional and the food was really excellent. We had buffet breakfast and buffet lunch, and then table service in the evening. Not only was the food very good, but there was also a great selection of wines. On a personal note, of course, one of the most important parts of the ship is the cabin. And we were very fortunate now, as it was very cosy, very well appointed, with excellent bath facilities. Every afternoon, the bar area on the main deck, where the captain had made his introductions, was used for afternoon refreshments. And then, of course, in the evening, it was an excellent bar to chat to other holidaymakers. It was also very pleasant to just go and walk the deck in the evenings after dinner. Or just take in the views of wherever we were. This is Sorrento. I think, however, the real pleasure of this cruise that we all felt was being out at sea, sailing on a square rig sailing ship. We weren't encumbered by diesel engines most of the time anyway, but sailing under pure canvas. Wonderful. Well, this concludes part one of these videos about our cruise on the Royal Clipper. I do hope you've enjoyed it and found it of some interest. The next video will be more about the locations we visited and some of the entertainments that we had on board. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, please give it a like. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again. See you next time.